Hi everybody and welcome. So hope you're enjoying yourself today. Nice little price recovery from didn't quite reach the 1.8 Fibonacci, but teased it at 0004. So it went to 0002. So pretty neat. I'm just going to do a sound check as usual, and we'll get straight into it. So pretty super excited. Don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited. It's going to be pretty epic indeed. So welcome to all the Axionites around the world, around the globe. Welcome from New Zealand. So pretty cool. All right, we've got probably have Alex K and Andreas moderators on during the course of the live stream. Let's get straight to the auction, which is closing in 5 minutes exactly. So did pretty nice time there, and 125 million AXN up for grabs, 60,000 US dollars. It has been oversubscribed again. This is the regular Axion auction. These are 5 times a week, and they're typically 100 million or more. So pretty neat. We've got Ethereum at 36.25, and we've got the buybacks there at 104 million. So that's all going as Axion dividends back to stakers. So if you're staked with Axion, you're earning those dividends. That goes into today's reward pool with the inflation, which is 8% per year, and that's per day, of course, per annum. So that goes in there as well. So the auction market buybacks and the inflation on a per day basis goes into the reward pool, and it gets allocated to your stake based on the number of shares that you have, which is your share percentage, and that's the number one thing that you're normally looking at. So pretty neat. There we are, folks. We've got 4 minutes to go for that. I don't suspect we'll get much more in there. I think that it's done its day. The auction price is currently just under 3.5 million per ETH on the auction, and obviously if you used a referral bonus, you'd get a 10% bonus. So the Uniswap rate is 3.7 million per ETH, and so there we are. So if you got a 10% bonus, that's 340,000 ETH on top of that. So you would have done better than Uniswap at this stage. Obviously, we've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go, but using the referral link today so far, if the numbers stay the same, you would have done slightly better in the auction. Obviously, you would have to stake those for 2 months compared to the Uniswap, where it would just be liquid in your wallet. So there are a few things to take up. But on this channel, we basically recommend going in towards the end of the auction so that you know these two prices, so you know what you're going to get roughly. Obviously, you can't get it down to the very final minute. People can still put Ethereum in, but this looks like it's done, and so we're just about there. Let's just quickly check the chat. Mr. Feroz, hi sir, great to have you here. Pretty neat indeed. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too. So I hope you're enjoying it where you are, Mr. Feroz. Great to see you. Food TV, just max some now. Just max some more now. I own 1.2 billion shares. Congratulations, Food TV. You're a star, and it's great to have someone that's of your caliber on this channel. Obviously, we've got highly caliber audience, so it's good to have you all here. Anyone that's in Axion's pretty smart, so there's a bright future indeed. Vince M, pretty cool. Is VCA2 offering immediate 10% wrap Bitcoin? That is true, Vince M. So if you put Ethereum into the next auction, which is coming up, it is. We're going to check that out. I'm just going to go to the Axion Today dashboard to see that. We're going to look at the auction, but you get 10% back instantly onto the staking platform. So it doesn't go into your wallet. You have to claim it out of the staking platform, but it goes back up on the staking tab. So pretty neat. Let's just close that down, and let's go look for the auction. A few more auction details here. Not sure if it's got the auction up here actually. No, it doesn't. But the auction is over $1 billion. So I think it's 1.025 billion today, but I'll have to double check that. Pretty cool. It's just, let me just sign in here, and then we'll let's see what that is, and we'll just scroll that through. So we got the bids down here. Let's have a look here. So we've got that was interesting. We've got 1 billion and 12 million coming in today. So pretty cool indeed. Now let's just check out here. We've got this here. So that's what's going on. 1 minute to go, folks. Pretty cool. Welcome to the chat. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you're going to go into the VCA, Vince M, yes, you will get a 10% wrap Bitcoin back immediately. It will show up on your staking tab. Let's just quickly go back to the Axion Today dashboard. We can see that people are staking at the moment while we're doing this live stream. Pretty exciting. We've got 50 seconds to go, and you will get the 10% bonus going into the next auction. in wrapped Bitcoin. So if you put in 1 ETH, you'll get 0.01 ETH back in wrapped Bitcoin equivalent immediately. So as soon as your ETH goes in, it will process and it will show back on your staking tab up the top here. And you must be, that will go to your Bitcoin line wallet there. So it just sits there. It's not a wallet, it's just a line item on the staking platform. But you must, if you want to withdraw that, you can withdraw that afterwards and take it to your wallet. And obviously, if you've got wrapped Bitcoin, just add that as a token. It's a standard token, so you can add that. We've got 14 seconds to go, folks. 125 million AXN sold out, oversold again. Another daily auction done. Pretty cool. And we've got the second venture capital auction. These are different auctions than what we had today. Today's 100 million. It's just finished. Look at that, auction's just finished. Pretty cool indeed. And now we're going to have this new one, the 16th of March, day one. I think it's day 123 is about to start, and it's the second venture capital auction ever in Axion history. These are truly game changers. If you're staked, you'll earn wrapped Bitcoin. If you enter the venture capital auction, you get your 10% back in wrapped Bitcoin immediately. Plus, once the auction finishes after 24 hours, you will then know what your auction rate is. There's also a 10% discount to the Uniswap price to start with, and obviously if it gets oversubscribed, that gets eroded away, but you get that 10%. And you will have to then stake it for 4 months. So the difference between a regular auction is a minimum stake of 2 months. Venture capital auction, you have to stake it minimum is 4 months. Okay, and the maximum for the regular and the venture capital auction is 5,555 days. And the reason that's called max share, and the reason why people will do that is that they get about 3.5 times more shares. So that's why they do it. And if they get more shares, they have a higher share percentage, and they get way more of the wrapped Bitcoin and the Axion dividends. So it's pretty exciting. Obviously, Axion dividends, you only get those at the end of your stake. So if you're going to stake for 5,555 years, that's 15.2 years. You have to wait for the Axion out of that. Obviously, you can early unstake, but you would not do it. The penalties are very high. You might do it in the final couple of months or something like that, but that's probably it. So here we go. We've started the new auction, day 123, the 15th of March, I think it is. So hopefully I've got the date right there. May not have updated it. 16th of March, I should say. And we've got 112 billion in there, so I might have to do a few changes. And so we're just waiting for some Ethereum to go, and we'll come back to that. Let's go quickly check the price. So the price is 0.0047992. So pretty cool. You can see this is the daily chart, so we're just tracking along here. And we've got 7.6 million in the liquidity, 1.7 million in daily volume, which is not too bad. 2,145 ETH in the pool versus just under 8 billion for Axion, and we've got just under 35,000 transactions. This is some good measures in there. Pretty cool indeed. Let's quickly check the chat. Vince M said thanks just for the explanation about the VCA, so that's all good. And let's have a quick look here. We'll go to we're just going to go to the full day. We're going to have a look at the half an hour. So that was the daily chart. Let's change this to half an hour, and let's do that. Oh, we got 1 hour anyway. Sorry. So we had a sort of another little short pullback. This doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things for Axion. So we had about 80% pullback again. We didn't hit the Fibonacci. So let's just climb that back up. And now we're back up from the bottom there, 16%. So very nice if you got on the bottom there. We'll go back. This is the daily chart. It's a daily chart. Well, no, 1 hour. It's just confused me with the number there. Sorry about that. And so let's go back to the daily. And you can see we've got the Fibonacci. That's that overlay. And we've got the orange line, which is today's venture capital auction, which has just started. More divs, of course, wrapped Bitcoin. And you can see that we're actually cut up quite nicely. So we ended up only coming back all the way down to 41%. So we went over 50%, but we didn't get to the 61.8, which would have been 0004. So very, very bullish sign there. This is the turning point. Watch today. It's going to be very fun. I know it's getting very bullish. Marketing has started. It's going to ramp up and just slowly lay on top of each other. Some very sophisticated marketing, targeted marketing, not just wasted marketing, like sending people to Telegram or something like that. So very exciting indeed. So looks like my mouse just got disconnected. Going to have to update the batteries on that one. Let's quickly go to the Axion Today platform. This is where we are. You can add your wallet in here. All the links to these are in the video description below. So pretty cool. And we've got 268.6 billion in a total supply, 61.7 billion liquid. That's lower than yesterday from memory. 206.9, almost 207 billion staked. So awesome stuff there. And we've got a staking percentage of 77. So that's back up Night, looking good. Our crypto rank is 465. We've got 21,864 stakes. 9.47 million is the average stake size. Average stakes length is 1,768 days. And the market cap is 44 million just about. And we're at that, like I said, we've got the share rate of 1.1180. And that will tend to basically go up over time every day. So it's better to stake today than tomorrow. And then we've got that new auction starting. You can see that the auction price is 10% cheaper. That's that extra discount. So you get 10% back in wrapped Bitcoin if you enter, but you also, the auction starts with a 10% discount. But if it gets sold out, then that starts to erode. So just take that into account. That's why I suggest going in towards the end of the day, maybe in the last hour, half an hour, something like that. So it's pretty cool. That 1 billion's worth 491 million US dollars at the moment, so very handsome. And as soon as the people the bidders bid into the auction, 85% of that Ethereum is used to buy wrapped Bitcoin, and that's what shows up on your staking page under the wrapped Bitcoin. You must make sure that you're registered to receive it if you haven't already done so. Obviously, if you go into the auction and you stake when you come out, then you're going to automatically be registered. So pretty cool. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tab, Analytics. We're going to look at customer numbers. Now, obviously, marketing started, so we're going to be watching this very closely over the next few weeks, months, and much longer than that, next year, so forth. So we've got 29 for the day, 521 for the week, so let's watch that go up. My target's like 2,000 as a minimum, so hopefully we'll get to there soon. So let's have a quick look. We're going to look at the shares, 430 billion shares. It just keeps climbing, folks. This was 428 when I looked at earlier. Just keeps rocketing. People are staking big time. So we're having the people stake out of the auctions, and then we're having people who are buying liquid staking. They've either got liquid in their wallet, or they've got other stakes that they're upgrading, or they're buying liquid and they're staking. We're getting net staking effect. It's very powerful. And it's happening week after week after week. So I think the last net was about 6 million. So we'll see whether we can get information on that. 6 billion. Sorry, let me get my numbers right there. So pretty cool. Obviously, we've got the big paydays over the next 5 years that you get as well, in addition to the reward pool of inflation and the auction market buybacks for regular auctions and the wrapped Bitcoin for venture capital auctions. So there's lots of benefits in Axion. Pretty amazing. So the max share club is now at 71.43 billion. We crossed the magic 70 billion mark. We're well going up. It just keeps going up, folks. So it's fantastic. And we've got 34.67 million, 4,879 stakes. So we're heading towards that 5,000 for 15 years. These are people that have staked for 15 years, folks, and they're getting the maximum shares and therefore the maximum part of the rewards, the wrapped Bitcoin and the Axion. So in the first auction, we had 9 Bitcoin paid out, and already 3.27 has been withdrawn. And so we're going to repeat that today with the venture capital auction started. So pretty cool. Let's have a quick look at the daily Axion payout per M share. So let's have this million shares that you might have, and we can see that day 121, which was the previous day, it was 164 Axion for the regular auctions. So pretty cool. And the current day that just finished 122 will probably update there in the next half an hour or something like that. All right, so let's quickly go to the activity. I love looking at the activity to look at the stakes. And let's go down here. Look at this. All this, just 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, 1 million max shares. So max share means they've staked for 15.2 years, which is equivalent to 5,555 days, okay? So they've staked 1 million, 5 million. This is, $2,500, 1 million, and so forth. Look at a stake. Another one, 1.7, 1 million, and so forth. It just keeps going. Look at all those red ones last hour. So pretty awesome. Look at these big numbers. So this one is completed, and pretty neat. We've got some withdrawals there for the VCA from the previous one. Pretty neat. And you got just so much activity going on. We had a big one earlier today, so I don't know whether I'll be able to go back and find that, but it was pretty impressive. You've got these max shares. We had a big whale, I think did another 700 billion, or 700 million I should say. These millions and billions can get confusing. So 700 million, so pretty neat, and so forth. So that was further back, a big whale staked. Actually, I've got the wallet up here. Let's have a look at this one. I think it's this wallet here. We're going to check this out. So let's have a look. This one here, no, this one here's got, this is quite big, 438, but I think it's this one. They're a whale account, I believe. Yeah, they got 4.4 billion Axion staked, folks. Almost 2.2 million US dollars fully staked. They're pretty impressive, and they're getting massive amounts of rewards, and they're going to look forward to those today. So there was the one they got last time, I'm assuming. pretty close to that, so pretty neat. Hey, look, we've just got 7 ETH in the auction for the VCA today. $12,700 already gone in there, so pretty cool versus 491. So we're well on our way. Hurrah, 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 VCA 2. Super excited, as my title of my video says. Super excited indeed. Let's quickly check some of the comments. Interesting video says I have 3 15-year stakes now. Congratulations to interesting videos. That's ideal. Vince M says I just received 10% wrapped Bitcoin directly into my wallet. Awesome. See, VCA pays. So you get 10% back if you enter, and then you have to stake once the auction closes, and you can do a minimum stake 120 days, or you can max shares, get as many shares as you can, and keep earning the Bitcoin as it keeps coming in from the Ethereum. So you have to enter the auction with Ethereum, and you will get Axion in return. And for regular auctions and for venture capital auctions, you get Axion, plus you'll get 10% back of that Ethereum in wrapped Bitcoin. Now that's the key thing. Wrapped Bitcoin is down Bitcoin price. So wrapped Bitcoin is basically Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain, and it's backed by Ethereum. It's backed by Bitcoin. Whereas Bitcoin, so you can actually transfer it into Bitcoin. Now we've got the current Bitcoin price is around about 55,000, so it's come down. It actually rocketed up to 62, just about 62, not quite. And so it's actually come back. So we're getting, for the ETH that goes into the auction, VCA auction today, we're getting more Bitcoin for it. So we're going to get more Bitcoin divs for this. If we assume that the auction sells out, we're going to get more wrapped Bitcoin dividends than we did potentially from the previous one. So pretty neat. Can't remember what the Bitcoin price was at that time, but that's the idea. If the Bitcoin price goes down and we sell out, then we basically get more Bitcoin. And so if the price of Bitcoin goes on another wave, on this third wave, then we will get a bit more value. Pretty neat. So even if your share rate decreases slightly with all the shares, you'll get more. You'll still get that upside in the price from your holdings, your Bitcoin holdings. So pretty neat on that one. All right, so I think that we've done that one. We'll just jump to the news. We're going to go to the news, the announcements, and have a look at those today. Once again, that's awesome, Vince M. So excited for you. Well done, and huge congrats to you. And don't forget, you'll have to withdraw it at the end of the auction and stake it. So just remember that. So congrats to you. Let's have a look here. Now, all the links are in the video description to calculators and all sorts of stuff in the ecosystems. You check that out. And I've got big news coming for you folks. Big news. A new platform is coming to Axion. Ha 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 ha. I never fail to surprise you, and I will surprise you again and again, because there's a roadmap going to roll out, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to keep increasing the size of the community. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So this came out today. I just think we're going to look at this. There was a warning for using BSC network, so just check that out if you want on the news item. But we're going to go straight to the other news. So we had a liquidity replacement OTC, so the over-the-counter distribution for March was sent out. So there's people who provided liquidity, got a special deal at the beginning. They provide liquidity on Uniswap with the Axion ETH pair, and they get paid. They get a certain amount of Axion at a certain price at a discount at the time. So that's pretty cool. They got paid 437 million Axion. So congrats to them. They actually help support the ecosystem. So really neat to see that. Awesome. So here we go. Here's the big announcement, really. So Punky, who's the strategy and marketing director, said, so excited to share with the team the incredible things that have been happening with marketing. If you recall, now I've done a video on this on the site, so you can check that out after this live stream. It's a video I just did earlier today on this marketing story, which is pretty neat. This is the first main marketing story that they've published. There have been minor updates, but this is the first one with actually results coming through. So pretty neat indeed. So if you recall, 7 weeks ago, I went to Axion today and presented to the community our comprehensive 3-phase marketing plan. This plan had a rush timeline of 10 weeks, to do ad creation, begin SEO, which is search engine optimization, that's sort of ranking you up well on the internet, and start A/B testing of those ads. So A/B testing means testing 2 different kind of ads or more, and just changing one variable and seeing which one works. Like, which is a better image than this one, better image than this one, a different type of ad type or this type of ad type, location on a page, stuff like that. Audiences, so there's different ways depending on what they wanted to target. I am pleased to announce that the team has crushed these goals by a long shot, and we are now live. And as of this morning, are already over 150,000 early impressions, which is a lot. That's great. On our first paid ad campaign. So it's the first paid ad campaign. Congratulations, marketing is kicked off, and we are just getting warmed up, folks. We're on a day 123. We're still early, and you are an early player. So there aren't just they just aren't placed anywhere, of course. Programmatic uses big data analytics to target internet users who have searched for over 200 keywords that research shows means that they are good targets for new Axion investments. So it's not just going to be around crypto as well, it'll be around investments, passive income, stuff like that, probably business investments, all sorts of stuff. Here are a few highlights from the marketing team to date. Onboarded Call Me Jace as our new creative director, the powerhouse behind the digital ad creation. Hired Danger Dividal and Blood Doc Saint 636 to run the SEO. Vaulting Axion network to the first page of search with 300 plus quality backlinks. So those backlinks are really important. Just remember I just said that. That's really important. So create 4 ad campaigns. Signed on with the International Business Times. Okay, so that's really huge, this last one. And then, so that's traditional, a lot of traditional people, not just crypto, so pretty awesome. And Danger Dividals to establish a 30-day reach of over 3.9 million impressions. And that's pretty awesome. So far, out of this 150, by the way, they've had a 15% hit rate, which is really good. Like a conversion rate, 15%. That's really high. So really neat stuff. On a financial note, the marketing team budgeted a spend for ad distribution of 20,000. Funds delivered in late February. Through a tremendous amount of diligence, hiring from within the community, and patient negotiations with our ad distribution companies, I am proud to announce that we have spent these funds and received over $59,000 worth of value. So they've really multiplied that impact of that money. So that's awesome. The value of the ad impressions alone at a standard market rate is over 39,000. Which means that we will reach more than 2.5 times the number of people than they would have otherwise with our A/B testing early. This will allow us to accelerate our ad testing cycle and bring new wallets. Here's the big one, bring new wallets into the Axion Daily. And that's what I've been focusing on, if you see my daily videos, is that on Axion Today. This is what happens when we all work together as a community to build some bigger than some of our parts. This is Axion, and that's the sign off from Punky there. So pretty awesome indeed. And let's hit back at the auction there. We've already got 18.53 ETH. Pat yourself on the back. Put a smiley face in the chat if you like that. We're already up to 18.5 ETH. I'm super stoked, honestly. More wrapped Bitcoins coming into your staking. If you're looking at your staking page and you're staked, check it, because wrapped Bitcoins coming in. Now it's just going to keep climbing and climbing and climbing as this number gets higher. So pretty neat. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to get the calculator out, and we're going to put that number in at the moment. So 18 let's do that again. Let's go 33.5 divided by 494.5 equals, we are already 6.7% sold so far in today's auctions. So 6.7% sold. Obviously that moves around with the price of Axion as price moves around. So the price of Axion has also jumped. You can see that. We're going to jump back to the 1 hour. And you can see that the price of Axion is moving up. So the higher the price Axion goes, the more Ethereum if Ethereum price stays the same, the more Ethereum price, or basically the more Ethereum that's going to be, sorry, let me rephrase that. So as Axion goes higher versus ETH, then the more it's going to be having to go in. Ethereum will have to go in, and the higher the price of Axion, basically, the higher the value of the 1 billion that's available. And so we're going to have more ETH to fill it out, basically. And then we're going to get from that, we're going to get more wrapped Bitcoin. So it's more valuable to us the higher the price of Axion, the more that's required. Obviously, it's still going to get sold out. But even if it went over like 30% sold, you're still going to get really good wrapped Bitcoins, right? Even if it got 30% sold. But if it gets sold out or oversold, that's even just upside, right? So take that, remember that. That's pretty exciting. All right, so Vince M got his 10% wrapped Bitcoin directly. So there's no better experience than someone that's just done it. So congratulations to Vince M. And if you haven't smashed that like button, smash it. If you haven't Hulk smash that subscribe button, smash it. Obviously share this channel. The broader it gets, the more algorithms it gets from YouTube. The more people that come in, they get to get educated about Axion, and they get to get the bonuses that the Axion has, either referrals or just built into the auctions and staking. So pretty neat. It's exciting times ahead, and there's a brighter future in front of us. If this is not exciting enough for you, then it's only going to keep getting better. It's pretty exciting. I'm pretty stoked, and it was super. And most of the people in the Discord as well were pretty excited all day. They're looking forward to the second VCA. And you can see here people already posting in the general chat there. on Discord, all this stuff. So pretty neat. People are already saying they've got in stake. I've got $50 already. I've got $10. There's all sorts of sizes of wallets, right? We've got all sorts. So we'll check those out. We've got. Let me go to the overview here. I think it's on this one. Hey, we've just got another fish. Just ended 3.4 ETH into the venture auctions. We've got another one. Chimp just staked 7 million for 5,555 days. So awesome stuff going on at the moment. And I'm not sure if it's this page actually. Let me just. Not sure if it's this one either. Let me have a look. So this account is a whale, but there's all these shrimps, crabs, fish, dolphin, shark, whale. All depends on the number of shares that you hold. So that's what that lingo is. If you hear us using that lingo, pretty neat indeed. So pretty cool. Just so happens I got a whale there. I don't know who the whale is, so it's just anonymous. But they're probably one of the biggest accounts on an Axion ecosystem. But they're staked pretty long term, so pretty fun there. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, let's quickly go how we're doing. 25 minutes. We'll probably go for another 5 minutes on this special occasion. We're launched for the second VCA. Leave if you're getting some dividends in your staking platform, leave a comment to say, yeah, dividends are coming in. You don't have to give the amount. Just say, yeah, it's coming in. Patricia Steer is here. Patricia, from Axion today, one of the 3 hosts. Welcome, Patricia. Patricia, exciting times indeed. Cheers to you. So pretty exciting, and a couple of hearts there for the community. Love it. Axion is onwards and upwards, and we're having a lot of fun. Once again, we're going to be the team is ramping up the marketing, and obviously Axion Today will be doing a lot of things in Axion Today show. They have once a week show, and they're probably going to have some special events probably as well. But on this channel, we are about to expand into other platforms, and so that's going to be very exciting. We're well ahead on that. And there's a few other community supporters helping out with that. So watch the space on that one. I'm just going to be very helpful to complement all the work that the official teams are doing. So it's going to be very fun there. We're going to keep expanding and taking over the internet pretty much and the YouTube. So let's keep doing that. So pretty exciting stuff there. All right. So let's quickly check the chat here. We're just having a look through and see some of the excitement going on there and so forth. So pretty cool. Someone said I just bid in 300. Let's quickly check that. I don't think that's the case. That's not the case. So that was someone hyping up there, upping up the chat. But that's funny. That would really turn heads. That would be a complete oversell. I don't know if people want to do that. So let's quickly go back to the auction. Actually, we'll just work out what the actual sellout is at the current price. So we're going to work that out. So 494.5. Divided by, the numbers just changed on me, didn't they? Just happened to change on me. So let's go 492.8 divided by 38.8. That gives us something's wrong with my calculator. I have to redo it again. I've probably got a previous number in it. 0.8 divided by 38.8 equals. Oh, that's not working out at all. Don't know what's happened there. Something's gone wrong. 492. Let me get my decimals right. 0.8 divided by 38.8 equals. Oh, all right. All right. That's incorrect what I'm doing. So that's why that's coming out weird. Never mind about that. All right. I'm done using the wrong number. That's why. This is what happens when you do it on live stream. But anyway, let's do it again. One last time. Bear with me, folks. So 4. Let me go 1.1012 divided by 4. That's better. 253 ETH. I should have just done that at the beginning, but never mind. So welcome. I hope you're enjoying the second VCA auction live. We've already got 21. Just jumped up from 18 to 21.5, and as we said, we need that much ETH to get to sell it out at the current market price. Current market price is at 0.00487. And I'm expecting that actually to go up a bit today. I think we're in a pretty bullish situation, and we've had a few whales and sharks decide to exit. That's fine. We're better probably to absorb them at this current price level and this current size, and we'll move forward with a lot more people staking. And as I said, those couple of players decide to take profits, that's fine. But actually, the net impact of staking is ginormous, and it's growing super well. Let's go quickly check out some of those. I'm just going to find out Punky stuff. We've got some interesting stuff from Punky Brewster today. Belster, I should say. Punky Brewster was a movie, so you may be familiar with that. Before I do that, let's quickly check out the chat, see what's going on. Food TV got mine, $87 already. Pretty cool. Food TV, $98 worth of wrapped Bitcoin now. Wow, wow, wow. Well done, Food TV. I'm so happy for you. You stuck in there, Food TV. You have gone through the roller coaster and you've come out the other side, and it's just the beginning. Marketing's wrapping up. It's going to be awesome. Emigrant, he's one of our moderators. Andreas, great to have you here. Hi, Superman. Thanks you for all the work that you've been helping me with. Really cool. And Patricia, I see some Bitcoin in my wallet. So cool. Patricia's pretty relaxed now. She's just sitting with the jukebox in the back. You know, it's just seeing it come and go, oh, yeah, it's just another day in the Duke office. So that's how she rolls. Very, very cool. Now, Patricia actually has her own, she does the Axion Today show, but she actually has her own YouTube broadcast because she's been a professional broadcaster. So go and check out her channel on Axion Today. It's probably there somewhere. She has a very good general talk chat show, covers all topics. And I've actually watched one episode. It was really good. And she's got a big audience there watching her do that. So it's pretty nice. All right, but meanwhile, while we're chatting, Wrap Bitcoin's coming up. Hey, if you're new to the chat, would subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Once again, we're going to be expanding to new platforms on this channel, and we're going to be doing a lot of work around that to get drawing a lot of new people. It's going to be very exciting, and yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to roll that out, and there's going to be a couple of little games included in that, so look forward to that one. Anyway, so we had Punky today. Just trying to find where he had some comments here. Glad someone shared the link, Punkonomics episode. Keep in mind that you do not need to keep the same share rate, was his wisdom. Price appreciation and Bitcoin fluctuations will make this continuously profitable endeavor for you regardless. So do keep that in mind. And the share rate increasing over time and eventually VCA taper will make it less important in the future. Reinvest to mitigate the loss. So that's some interesting wisdom there for you if you were worried about your share percentage. Keep in mind we are doing lots to get new investors coming in. So your share rate will most assuredly go down, but the price appreciation will more than compensate for the long term. So keep that into play there. And we're currently at 24 Ethereum. $43,000 already. This is even seems to be faster than Friday. So the word's getting out there, folks, and people are getting excited, and it's pretty exciting to see. And we're just sitting back and relaxing, having a little drink, and celebrating another. I think every VCA is going to be a celebration. What do you think, Patricia? Every single VCA you're going to have that. Although for Patricia, she's pretty relaxed, cool, and calm. But Food TV is probably over $100 by now, so pretty cool. All right, let's get into it, and we're just going to go through some of these very insightful things from Punky, who's the strategy and marketing manager, also affecting the punkonomics or tokenomics that we like to talk about. So glad to see people investing for the long term and thinking about their children's future. I also really want to add a reminder to the team, this is still crypto, and our branding guide will explicitly forbid any type of advertising that implies retirement or generational wealth. So just remember that. I should remember that too, because I'm doing some promotion, so I better remember that. I want this for my daughter as well. Just really want to make sure we are very cautious about stepping into the advertising space that masks some of the inherent volatility of crypto, which we're all well aware of if you've been in the crypto. Obviously, there's a certificate of deposit, so it has offsets with the inflation, 8% inflation, and obviously has on top of that the Axion regular auctions and the venture cap auctions on top of that. So it's really a supercharged certificate of deposit, which the banks offer. So a bank certificate of deposit at the moment is about 0.3%. So that would take you a very long time to get anything from that. Won't even keep up with inflation. So that's pretty neat. So there's quite a few other comments that he had today. So you can go through Discord and check a lot of those out. And there's another one, love. That Bitcoin is down right now. Can we get, so lucky team, a big VCA with BTC down, so then we can stack up. So that's what I was saying earlier, that if BTC goes down, we get more. If we get a sellout, we get more wrap Bitcoin today than we would have got on the Friday, which just keeps getting better, folks. So pretty cool. Obviously, you've got to be sensitive that there will be some variability over days, weeks, months, so just take that into account. Team, a little math for you. The daily, this is the big news, so we're going to watch this one. It's pretty huge. Let's have a quick look though. Patricia says yes, and Food TV says yeah. Keep it coming. Yeah, this keeps coming, Food TV. I'm sure most aware of the community in crypto. Thanks for all you do. My pleasure. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, sorry. C4 to Patricia. So thanks to Patricia for all that you do on there. Axion today is awesome with Robbie and Paul. Go check that out. I think I've got the link in the video description. If not in this one, it's in many other ones that I've got. So pretty cool. It's on the channel favorites. So I've got channel recommendations on the YouTube. So check that. That's Axion today is the first channel on there. So pretty cool. Now let's have a quick look at the stakes. So yeah, still at 24. So this is the big one. Team, a little math for you. The daily today bought 104 million Axion, 64 million of which goes into max shares stakes. With our current average stake behavior time, every time we put 100 million on the market, only 48 million of it ever has a chance of being sold. With current stake behavior, we actually mint tokens that reduced availability. Unbelievable, he says, and that's one of the pillars of the 4 pillars I talk about of Axion. Is that if you've got people staking way more than the auctions are coming out with. So remember, the auctions are doing 2.5 billion a week to start off with anyway. Then if we're staking more than that, then you've got net staking. And so week after week, there's going to be less and less and less, especially when it's max shared. We've got well over 25% max shared now. That it's going to be less on the market. So over time, and then if you're ramping up the number of people in the ecosystem, you see what happens. The maths works out pretty strongly, and eventually this starts to pick up with that exponential impact. So pretty cool. Fact check. So there's a couple other stuff there. So I think that was the main one I wanted to point out. So that was pretty cool. There's a couple of 3 real pearl comments that he made today while he was on the chat. He does have office hours, and so I think he comes in the chat every day, once a couple times actually, to do that. So that's pretty good of him to do that. So that was pretty much it. Let's go back to the Axion Today dashboard. Look at that. We've got some Dolphin just bid in 2.5 ETH there into the venture capital auctions. A Dolphin staked 52 million for 5,555 days. And then a shrimp stake, almost 5 million for 14 days. So there we are. You get short-term stakes too. So that was pretty neat. So let's have a quick look here. So we're already over. We had 8.89 starting, and now we're up to 9.76 Bitcoin already. So we started at the end of Friday. We had 8.99, I think, or 8.89, something like that. And then now we're up already over 9, closing on 10 Bitcoin. So pretty cool. And congratulations if you'd entered today. So Vince M says, yes, Patricia, you're amazing. Crazy doing a 24-hour live stream, but truly impressive, and it was such a great show put together. Beautiful timeline, and they just kept going and going. Lots of different entertainment, trivia, videos, personalities, influencers, community members, all sorts of stuff was covered there. Jack was on there, the CEO, all the team from Axion, the devs, the marketing strategy, partners and things like that. It was just a great session. You can never say too much about that. It was such an exciting launch of what's going to be the beginning of something ginormous in the financial world and in crypto. So it's pretty neat. So that was that. Let's go back to how we're doing. We'll probably go for an hour now. We're going to do an hour, so it'll do another 23 minutes. We're just having too much fun here. So pretty cool. Full TV. Patricia looked like she want to go to sleep. Lol. Yeah, I was there when Patricia decided to go to sleep, but it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, wasn't it, Patricia, where you're living? So you were a real trooper. I don't know if I could have done that, to be honest. That would have been pretty outstanding. So pretty neat. All right, let's keep going. We're going to try and find this auction again. Back on here, and where we are. You can either look at the auction on the Axion Today dashboard like we are now. It has a bit of extra information, has the auction price rate. So if you're wanting to go in, it's good to use this one because you can see the rate as opposed to the actual staking platform. The rate's not on there at the moment, but probably be added in due course, but not there at the moment. So we're up to 25. We've gone up 1 more ETH since we last looked at it. We're at 44,900. And obviously 85% of that goes back to stakers as RIP Bitcoin. So the Ethereum that gets put in there goes back out at 85% onto the market. Uniswap and buys RIP Bitcoin. That's available to be withdrawn off your staking tab. So we're on the auction tab. You go to the staking tab to get that out, and that's how that works. Now, if you want to enter, you can hit the link below. You can hook up your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you got Ethereum in there. You put in your Ethereum here, click send max, it will go over here, and then you can decide how much you want to bid over here, right? So you can bid. I haven't got much ETH in there, but if you want to bid in there, you can click send, and that will enter you into the auction, the venture cap auction today. Remember, you're going to get Axion, and you're also going to get the discount price if it stays that way, depending if it gets sold out or not, which is 10%. And you're going to also get, what's the main bit? You're going to get 10% wrap Bitcoin back immediately back to your staking tab, which you can withdraw straight after that it shows up. So, and that happens in real time. So as soon as you put your ETH in and it gets confirmed, it'll be probably 30 seconds or something, and then it will show up probably in around about that time on your staking tab. So it's pretty neat. And we already had somebody that did that. Now we didn't. We did. And so that was Vince M did that. So pretty cool. And there we are. So we're at 25. Let's quickly check what that is as a percentage. We're going to check that out. Let's go. 44. I've using the right maths now. That's the first time I ever made an error in the maths, by the way, that I recall on that particular topic. Anyway, so sometimes you get using the wrong number when you're doing it live. 44 divided by 492. So we're 9% sold so far. 9%, folks. 9%. Now, if you want to work out how much ETH is required, you have to take the US dollar of the auction there. The amount of AXN in the auction, which is 1 billion and 12 million, and divide it by the auction rate at the time, which is 4 million. So that's how you work that out. So pretty cool. And if you want to work out how much is sold, then you just divide the amount, the US dollars there on the Ethereum bid, divide into the auction amount, which is 492 million. So we're only in 34 minutes in, and we're already 9% sold. It's looking very bullish, folks, very bullish indeed. And the exciting thing is you get the 10% wrap Bitcoin back, and that's really important. And you can withdraw that out immediately. And then obviously you get all the Axion as well at the end of the 24-hour auction, which you must stake for a minimum of 4 months, maximum of 5,555 days. But if you do the max share, then you get about 3.5 times more shares, and that means you're going to participate in the future auctions, both regular auctions, which happen 5 times a week, which are over 100 million Axion, and you're going to get also inflation on that, of course, which is 8%, and then you're also going to get participate in the venture capital auctions themselves. So if you entered one, you'll be benefiting from all the future ones if you stake, and obviously the longer that you stake, the more shares you get, etc. You see it. So there is a calculator for working out your dividends in the video description below, so do check that out for the new people. So welcome. Good to see everybody here. Patricia Steer says, and you were on there, Superman. I was on part 3, and not too far from probably 5 hours from the close, 6 hours from the close, something like that. And it was a good session. We had a lot of fun there. And High Food TV and Vince M and C4. And hi Emigrant, which is our moderator on at the moment. So Alex and Emigrant are our moderators. Emigrant you might know as Andreas, so pretty cool. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, Andreas. Because I'm trying to use my accent skills there. So pretty cool. Oh, we just jumped to 60. We just jumped. I turned away. We were at 25, and now we just jumped to 60. So let's go check that out on the Axion Today dashboard. And let's go to the activity. You can see we've got 60 in there. Oh, that's awesome. And we're at a 10% discount to the price. So the auction price is 10% discount to Uniswap. That's what it starts off with. It only changes if it gets sold out, right? It gets up that way. Let's check out the activity. We're going to go to the venture capital auctions, see if we can find it. Pretty cool. Let's have a look. 1 ETH. I think it might take a minute or something to show up here. So let's watch out for that. It might come up. We can always go back to the auction here and wait for it to pop up. It'll probably just pop us as a notification. We'll check that out. So there we are, 60 ETH. So we're 25, now we're at 60. Welcome to the chat. If you're here for the live stream, feel free to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for further notifications. We've got lots in store coming up beyond YouTube from this channel, and our moderators are helping as well, so pretty cool. So we're going to check that out. Let's go 60. We've got 100. What do we got? 490. We've got 492, 490. There we are. There's a bid. Dolphin has bid 34 Ethereum into the venture auction. So that could have took about 2-3 minutes, or probably 2 minutes after it actually happened. So that's awesome. So they would get 10% of that back. Okay, so that's 34. They would get 3.4 back. Yeah, so 3.4 back in Ethereum worth of wrapped Bitcoin. So let's say that's worth let's say it's worth $1,750. Then that would be $5,950 worth of Bitcoin. Let's say Bitcoin is 56,000. Then that's 0.1 Bitcoin they would have got back for that. So pretty cool. Wow, that's exciting, and we've just started. We're only 40 minutes in, folks. 40 minutes in. It's unbelievable. I've had a good feeling, and I'm sure a lot of people in the community did, that we're going to have some exciting times today. So pretty exciting. Immigrant says 34, very bullish indeed, and bodes well for the Knights. Good to remember that a lot of the Americans are actually asleep that I know of. I'm pretty sure they're asleep. Patricia would know. A lot of Americans are asleep, and I think New York wakes up first. So Americans are a big part of the Axion community. I know that on this channel, probably about 35% of the viewers are from the United States, and so that they're definitely from there, and that they typically wake up from New York upwards, and then I think there's 4 or 5 time zones, and they just wake up one after another. So I think most of them be asleep at the moment, I would have thought, or going to sleep. I'm not sure. It's a bit confusing actually. I need to get the UCT clock up there. So, hey, welcome to the chat, all the new people. Great to see you here. This is the second venture capital auction, and it's gone off with a bang so far. You couldn't have asked for better. 60 ETH. It was 25 ETH. We turned around, looking at the screen, and bang, there it is, 60 ETH. So it's pretty fun. We're expecting big things over the next few hours. So it's going to be pretty. USA here says Vince M. So Vince M entered the auction and got 10% wrapped Bitcoin back, and they rarely sleep in America. Which is why they're always online. Food TV's from LA, and Food TV's he probably can't sleep because he's just earning all those wrapped Bitcoin divs. So he's probably glued to the screen having a nice LA cocktail or something like that. So that's pretty cool. 13. So we're looking good. We're 42 minutes into a 24-hour auction. So every day is a 24-hour auction in Axion. It's pretty fun. But we only get 2 venture capital auctions per week, which I think is a good balance, if you ask me. Leave it in the chat if you think that 2 venture capital auctions per week is a really nice balance, and it was a good insight from the team to do that. So obviously we have Scott, and we've got Scott Prius and Brian Punky. Getting into the tokenomics there, as well as input from the rest of the team. There we got all the devs, T Dally, and the rest of them. I still plan on getting a big list of the team, so they're not all on the website at the moment. So hopefully they'll add a few more of them to that. So pretty cool. All right, so there we are, looking good. We're going to keep going for about another 30 minutes. So welcome to all the new people. We're just going through this live auction number two. I should just do a peace sign there, number 2. So pretty fun. And I've actually got a couple of cousins from America here at the moment. I haven't seen them yet. They're in the South Island of New Zealand in a camper van. They actually had to do the old hotel lockdown thing when they got here. I think that was 2 weeks or something. So they'll be now they're doing the opposite thing. Now they're in a camper van driving through one of the most beautiful places in the world. So good on them for that. So hopefully I'll see them probably next week or something. They're blue and blue Americans, so they've pretty much grown up there most of their lives. So welcome. If you haven't hit that like button, smash it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, smash it, and definitely share this channel so that we can get better algorithms moving. Hit the bell for further videos. Obviously, I'm doing 1 or 2 videos a day, and that typically includes a live stream. But we are going to be expanding, folks, and you'll hear news about that very shortly. We're well ahead with that, and we're going on to expanding into new audiences and a new platform, and it's going to be of significance over the next coming months. So we're going to be helping support the community and promotional work from the official team, Axion team, as well as Axion Today, and obviously influencers like Sheldon and Jeff Kadakis and people like that. So we're going to be just keep expanding that with regular regular content. So it's going to be fun times ahead. We're definitely going to be focusing on ease of onboarding people. We're going to try and make that as easy as possible. And so that's a big focus at the moment. So watch out for that. There is a clue on this channel to what that is, but you've got to find it. If you do find it, hit me up in Discord. If you find out what I'm talking about, you can hit me up. All I'll say is that you've just got to. It's almost like the 24-hour-thon that we had with Axion today. They did a little thing on their website, which was very clever. And unfortunately, I was the second person to find it, but that's how it rolls. It was a bit of a fun thing, so you can think about that. Hey, so the price at the moment is 00048. So let's quickly check that. So we're at 00048. It's gonna be interesting to see where that travels over the next day. Because we've got the venture capital auction. Very bullish indeed. And we'll see what whether there's any whales or sharks left to have little tricks. A lot of them have lost, that I can recall, have spent their bags. So we'll see. And we've obviously got that net staking effect going on week after week. So watch it damp down. And now that marketing's up, the word's going to get out. There's going to be a whole ton of new people coming in, new wallets. And so I guess the best thing is that the community helps everybody, and they do. Our community is stellar, absolutely stellar, and that promotional and informational content is easy to understand and onboard. So obviously Axion today plays a big role in that, and everybody in the community does. So to keep doing that one. It's going to be fun. And we're going to be building on that ourselves on this channel with the help of a few community members that are really helpful, like In the Grit. So pretty cool. All right, so and if you got any divs coming, if you're watching your divs, just put a smiley face or something in the chat, and you can do that just to let know that you've got watching your wrap Bitcoin coming in. Amias Big Chat says to get rewards for auction, you need to pay fees. When you go into the auction, you enter with Ethereum, so you will be charged a fee from the Ethereum network. So it depends on what the gas prices are at the moment. Let's just check those out at the moment. So we're going to close that down. The gas prices at the moment are not as bad as they have been. So they're still medium is 130 and low is 70. So you probably want to do the 130. But once again, you can go to the gas tracker on Ethereum, and you can actually see how long that would actually take, because sometimes it takes, like, you can play the medium and it actually doesn't take that long, but sometimes you can pay the medium and it's quite a lot, like a couple minutes after the fast, and if the price changes goes up, then it will get stuck there for a while. It possibly will eventually go. It just depends on the gas prices at the moment. Now, obviously, they're going to be doing some upgrades to the EIP system, whatever it's called, where they're going to average out the cost or something like that. So, but they've got resistance from the miners at the moment. Obviously, the main event, of course, coming down the track is ETH 2.0. They've already started the proof of stake in December, and they're looking at the second stage, which is doing the sharding. So a little micro blockchain transaction, something like that. I just forgotten just as we're talking, but they're doing sharding, and then the third stage is to actually dock Ethereum 1 with Ethereum 2 after the sharding. But when you get the sharding, you should start to get massive improvements in the number of transactions per second. Obviously, with the higher gas fees, it's opened up some other networks like BSC and stuff, but obviously they had a few issues with some of their platforms on there, got compromised. So that's open room for Cardano and all sorts of stuff. So, but I think Ethereum will definitely come back from there, no problems, and probably soon. There's certainly a lot more pressure on the development team over there to make sure they get the sharding out. So, but they're looking at going from like 10 transactions per second or 8 transactions per second to stepping up to 100,000 per second. So that's going to completely drop the and obviously move to proof of stake rather than proof of work. So proof of work has the miners, and that's what Bitcoin has as well. Miners using big computers, so rather than people that's staking, to a completely different method of mathematics working out there. All right, let's quickly look. Amir Bagaj, can you show how it works? To get rewards for auction, you need fees. Yeah, so basically you're going to need to, it looks like you're already in Hex, so you already must know something about the fees. So basically you need to go, I think you're talking about the auction, the actual platform. So if you hit the link below, you'll be able to get to this staking platform. You just hook up your MetaMask wallet at the top in your Chrome browser. I'm presuming you're using that, or Firefox. And then you can put, if you've got Ethereum in there, you just click send here. It's very simple. So you just use the link below. It says a 10% bonus, but for this one doesn't apply. So you just you just go to the site, hook up your MetaMask wallet, and connect. It will say the word connect here. You can see an address here, and then you just go on the auction page, and you have your Ethereum will automatically show up here, and you click send, right? So you click send there, and it will go over to your bid, and then you can just bid in the amount that you want to do. So I haven't got much in there at the moment. So if I did 0.05 ETH, obviously if you're going to do 1 ETH or half an ETH or something like that or more, then it becomes more economic, right? Compared to the fees that you'll be charged. Then you just click send, and you'll be charged the transaction fee on the MetaMask wallet, and it will go into the Ethereum here. After it's entered there, it will add on to that. Then you'll get 10% back on the staking tab. On the staking tab here, it will show 10% in your wrapped Bitcoin, and then you'll have a new line item below, and that will show that you've got your bid in. So underneath this bid here will show up a new section. It will be above the upcoming auctions. Above this, it sits in the middle here. It will just pop up there, and it will have your line item for your bid, and then it will say in progress at the end, and it will show how much that you put in and how much the total's been put in. It will also show you the rate that you're going to get, which is obviously 4 million per ETH. And at the end of the auction, you'll then be able to withdraw that. After you've withdrawn it, will show up in the stake, because you have to minimum stake 120 days when you go to the venture capital auction. So you get 10% wrapped Bitcoin instantly once you enter your Ethereum, and you will have to pay a fee to enter the auction. So hopefully that helps there. Food TV, $300 worth of wrapped Bitcoin. Wow, that's fantastic, Food TV. You're a star, mate. You're a star. You're doing so well. I'm so pleased that you've come up the other side with getting the really great benefits. And we're only just started at Food TV, so you're going to have a stellar day. So congrats to you. 61.23 ETH in there now. We're just slowly climbing. 110,000 versus 490, so looking good. Let me know, Amir, if that helps you enough. It's fairly straightforward. Just hit the link. You'll come to the staking platform, connect your MetaMask wallet, and then just send your ETH to the bid amount. So it'll show up in your Ethereum balance. Send it over with the cent max balance to your bid, and then you can bid that in with the amount that you want, and that will cost you an Ethereum fee for that, and enter there. I don't know what that is at the moment. Let's see who's on the chat. Vince M, if you just let us know what your fee was, if you don't mind, for entering the auction. That'd be great to see what it is. It shouldn't be too bad comparably, because the Gwei is down a bit more modest at 125. It's still high when it's over 100. When it's over 100, it's still on the high side. And we're saying this. It used to be down, 10 Gwei, 15 Gwei. I mean, we're miles away from the below 30 Gwei at the moment. But hopefully over time they'll smash once they get these innovations up for the faster speed. Hopefully we'll get back down to that 1, 2, 3 cent mark if they can get the transactions fixed up. Because doing 8 transactions per second is just not cutting it. Obviously, we need to get up to that 50,000 or whatever, 10,000, whatever it takes to start making the price go down. But obviously we've got proof of stake as well, and so that's the other side of it. Amir, Bagage to get benefits, free stuff is good. Absolutely. So once you come outside of the venture capital auctions, you have to stake it for a minimum of 120 days, which is 4 months, and then or maximum of 5,555 days. Obviously, if you stake it long, you get a massive amount of shares, about 3.5 times more, and then you'll get wrapped Bitcoin indefinitely, basically, from the auctions as well as the marketing. So the good thing about the venture capital auctions and the regular auctions is that in the regular auctions, 19% of the 20% goes to the team, but 1% goes to the trees. So we to support building trees, and then the other 19% goes to the team to running costs, marketing, and all sorts of stuff like that. They also get 5% of the Ethereum that goes into the auction, and that's used for costs and marketing. So it's a self-sustaining mechanism. It's fantastic. And then what's the other thing is that they also have the developers team liquidity fund, which is fairly decent as well. So Vince M says that the fee to enter the auction at the time that he did it was $91 US. Amir, So hopefully that gives you an indication. It will give you an estimation, so it might say 120, but it will come in at probably 90. Typically, it comes in at a discount. It would have to be an unusual time where it was staying in the transaction a lot, using up your gas limit to do that. So yeah, so $91 is an indication. Might be slightly above or below that probably at this stage. So thanks for that, Vincent. Much appreciated, and best of luck in the venture capital auction. And yeah, good one. Hope you do something nice with those wrapped bitcoins. Maybe invest or something. I don't know what you're going to do with them, but good luck with those. It's such a great scheme, really. Amir says, if I want to buy more with the auction self-refer is work. So there's no self-refer on it. Vince M says correct. It was originally $121. Self-refer works on the regular auctions. The daily auctions, the smaller one. We just finished a daily auction. It was just over 100 million. So pretty cool indeed. How we going? 60 minutes. So we've done 60 minutes, folks. Where are we at? We'll just do a bit of a wrap up. I was only planning to do about an hour on this today, but tomorrow we're going to do an extended live stream for the close. So we'll probably do 2 to 3 hours on the live stream tomorrow. So I'll probably start well before the auction closes. Maybe finish about 20 minutes after, half an hour afterward. And so we'll probably start about 2 hours before the auction or something like that when it closes, because it's such an awesome day to do that. So you can catch me on there with that. But here we are, folks, 61.23 Ethereum in there. Very nice indeed. Let's just quickly check what that is at the moment. It's 61.23. Oh, that's the wrong number again. So 110 divided by 490. And so far we're 55 minutes in to a 24-hour auction, and we've already sold out 22.5%, and that's outstanding. Looking good there. And the current auction price is 4 million per ETH. The Uniswap price is 3.7 million per ETH. So we're still winning on that side of it. And obviously it starts off with a 10% discount, and then it moves on. Let's quickly go to we've got more stakes there. So we've got still at 10%. Pretty much stay that way most of the day over the night. So 23 hours to go, folks. It's going to be fun times. If we get this sold out well before the close, I'll be amazed. It would be absolutely super bullish with that sort of close. The auction price is 0.00485. It's looking green at the moment. We'll see where that goes. I am expecting it sort of to move up, but no guarantee. I did have the Fibonacci up, so we'll check that out. This is the Fibonacci. It just basically says from the bottom to the top of the rise, what will the possible percentage retraces. Typically 61.8 happens a lot in crypto or any markets, and occasionally you can get a 78 or even further an 85. But we did end up midway between, not quite midway between the 50 and 61. So we didn't get down to 0.004 at this stage. And with the VCA on, let's see what happens. It'll be interesting behavior. We've got less of the whales around and the sharks from what I can tell, but they can still have impacts at certain times. So we'll just keep watching that on the price. But once again, we're staked for wrapped Bitcoin, and we're earning the Axion dividends. So short-term price plays, not the end of the world, but they do affect the value in each auction at each time. So and obviously if Bitcoin is going down, you can see Bitcoin at 55,300. So it's up slightly than earlier when we talked about Ethereum, up slightly at 1,800 as well. Pretty cool. So awesome stuff, and yeah, lots happening there. Mia says, Vince M's, oh wait a minute, Vince says no referrals for VCA, that's correct. Amira, Big Age, it's hard for me to understand Australian accents. No, I get it. Not Australian, I'm a New Zealander, I'm a Kiwi. But Australian and New Zealand accents for people that aren't from here are quite similar. But if you're in Australia, my accent would probably be quite different, as Australian accents are as well. And they do vary between states in Australia. Accents are quite different as well. Like I noticed different accents in Australia as well as in New Zealand. You can get down the South Island. They have a bit of a risp, a bit of a Scottish influence in their accents. And so it's a little different. from up here. But then there's a lot of accents morphing around at the moment, but mine's a pretty classic Kiwi accent, that's for sure. So good for gold for me. I think I'm like an 8th or 9th generation Kiwi, so there we are. I think we were on the first boats. I think my dear ancestor was a Navy officer on one of the first ships, so there we are. You don't get much more Kiwi than that. So pretty cool. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you tomorrow. I'll be doing a live stream for tomorrow, that big one before the close, and we'll be working on our new platform. So once again, if you can find what the new platform is, don't let everybody know what it is. If you do find it, just Discord, message me in the Discord, and you'll get a little reward for that. If you speak slower, will be great. Okay, I'll speak a little bit slower. Appreciate that. Can be hard with the accent. Let's quickly go back to the auction. So there we are, folks, just to close off the day. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks, everybody. Mia says thanks for the help. No, much appreciated. And onwards and upwards. And spread the word, folks. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and share this channel. And we'll keep growing with the YouTube algorithm. So pretty nice. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye. See ya. I'll see you in the Discord.